Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Yuri here and welcome back to some Farming Simulator 25 here on Riverbend Springs. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. Now we have finished our wheat harvest. We are going to go ahead and drop this off in our new multi-grain production building here. Keep our wheat flour and all that stuff going, whole wheat flour. Um, I will tell y'all this building produces stuff really fast. I am choosing to kind of let it go, so to speak. Let's go ahead and drop this trailer off, get him on the fertilizer spreader, let him go and be fertilizing that field. And then we're going to go finish up the canola harvest, which he finished, but there's a little piece that we're going to have to go back and grab. But we'll finish that up, get the canola guy brought back over here, drop it off in the oil mill, and then we will start baling. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's go fill it up real quick. Go ahead and fill up the tractor with diesel too. We did purchase a new field last time. We purchased a cotton field on 20. I wasn't planning on doing that. But since we can harvest it, why not, right? It's already a crop in the field. So might as well use it. Make use of it. Because we can put the cotton off of that field into our rope maker, since our other cotton field will be putting the bale into the spinnery. Let's go ahead and get him going here. Let's go ahead and get up here to our harvester. No, harvester here. Right, we got this little strip that he for some reason didn't want to finish. We'll get that, and then we'll drop off our canola, and then we'll grab the baler, start baling. We'll start on this field since I've got the tractor with the plow already over here. We'll build this one first. She should be through fertilizing that field by the time we get over here and get started baling. We can have him come fertilize this field. Now I'm just going to move this harvester. Let's go ahead and turn him off. Let's get the pipe out. I'm just going to move him over to field 23 there, I think it is. For now, I don't know what field will be next to harvest, but we'll worry about that when it comes time. So that field produced us about 25,000 as a plate. Yeah, we're just gonna park him right here. So 25,000. Canola and a lot of straw that we have to bale. So we'll be doing that. And then next episode, we're going to have, I think, more things to harvest. Yeah, we'll have oats or potatoes, 2 of those. We'll have sorghum, 2 fields to harvest. And that should be it. Yeah, because we won't harvest grass again until September, I think it is. But when we harvest the grass in September, that will be the next to last grass cutting. That we will be doing hay and silage for. I think we're just going to put all of it into the bale storage that's on our farm, so we don't run out of food for those guys. And then in November, whatever we bale, we will do all silage, and it will be put into the put into the other bale storage that we have to for selling. And that next month we should be able to sell that silage and the straw that's in that one too. So that'll be a little extra income along with our other products. But we do have potato harvesting to do. Now I was gonna buy a potato harvester, and I still may once we sell our products, because we're gonna have to harvest the potato fields anyway. But I'm hoping to buy a potato harvester for that second potato field so we can have a worker do that. As of right now, the modded version that we have for the potato harvester, the workers will not use. So let's go ahead and on the wrong side. Let's spin back around. Let's check on our production here. This one. Now it has a lot of canola, and yeah, so it's still feeding. Let's check our potato processing. All right, it is full of canola, so we will go ahead and set this one to distributing. Storing. We'll let those pallets spawn. Alright, so we didn't get all of our canola in there. We'll just go dump that in the silo. But I think we're going to be putting another dairy down right in here, because our milk is pretty much full all the time. We do need to water the cows. We'll go ahead and water the cows and goats while we're here, and that'll just leave me with the horses to ride. And because the stones and all that is going to take a while, it takes me about 45 minutes to get one load done, because I'm terrible with the telehandler. But I will do that off camera because that would be so painful to watch. But we are gonna probably put another dairy right over here, and possibly another greenhouse, which will mean I'll have to find another place to store trailers, but that's something we'll get to later. Right now he should be done fertilizing this field. Yeah, he is. Alright, so we'll move him over to the other field, let him get to fertilizing where our canola was, and that way we can start baling. We are going to be buying another harvester for sure, and a corn header and regular header for it, because eventually what I'm going to do is have a bigger harvester for our grain fields, and then the harvester that we purchased recently will be for sunflowers and corn. Um, we're going to need it with all these fields we're buying. It's just going to be more and more to do, and so having multiple harvesters will help us out. So that's probably going to try to get filled 24, and then work on getting another harvester. So let's get him started there. Let's go jump back in this tractor. Let's go get our baler and start baling that canola field. Now the bales, we're going to have to pick them up. I'll do the picking up of bales off camera because I'm going to have to sell what's on that trailer to be able to pick them up. Or we might just buy another bale trailer. I think we'll probably just buy another bale trailer because we need that one for pallets all the time anyway. And that way, we can do that. So we'll probably just buy another bale trailer. Matter of fact, didn't get the baler, did I? The baler's over here. Let's go back and get the baler. We'll probably just go ahead and buy another bale trailer like the one we have. And that way, that will take care of that problem for us. And we can use this one to stack stuff on and keep the other one free for bales. Alright, let's get over here and get this field done. And I'm also going to have to cut down a bunch of trees in between episodes. Most of these trees you see going back toward the sawmill there are going to be cut down and turned into some kind of wood product. Eventually we'll get all of these down. I plan on putting a kind of a mini little farmyard over here. I'm going to probably tear down that one building we have there and put it down on a more level spot so it doesn't look so janky, and put down a bigger one also so we can park all of our grass care equipment under there. Alright, so he is getting fertilized here. Let's go ahead and drop down our, let's back up just a hair, get lined up here. But anyway, that's the plan, but I've got to cut down those trees that are there so I can put down this storage. Now, I have done some figuring on equipment, like what we all are going to need. Now, obviously we're going to need another one of the vegetable harvesters because I don't want to drive it clear across the map. So when we do the, we missed a little spot there, but that ain't no big deal. So when we do get the carrots, parsnips, and beets going, we'll need that harvester. We're going to need a spinach harvester, a pea harvester, and a green bean harvester. We're going to need 2 more trailers, big trailers, and also we're going to need 2 more tractors, which we will be purchasing large tractors. Not sure which ones. Speaking of which, we do need to look in the sale to see if any of that stuff has come up for us, so let's do that real quick. Anything we need here? Oh, hello. We may be doing green beans soon, actually. Like, this trailer is a good trailer that our 18 wheeler can pull. We can't purchase both of them right now, but we are going to go ahead and purchase this. That is, yeah, it saves us 200 grand. So now we can actually start working on that stuff. This trailer, oh, we can still buy the trailer too. Oh, perfect. So we spent all our money. Um, Room color, let's make it black. Alright, so yeah, that is an 18 wheeler trailer. We're going to sell the slurry tanker that we have. We don't need it, it's useless. Um, it We make $1,000 off the slurry, and I'm not going to use it to fertilize, even though I probably should. But it's just not worth. It's not worth the hassle. In my opinion, now a lot of people would disagree because it is free fertilizer. Um, I don't know. I may end up keeping it and using it to fertilize some of the fields that are near here, near the cow pasture. Thinking about it, but I'm going to have to get a slurry spreader to do that. The slurry tanker we are getting rid of. I mean, I'm not going to be hauling slurry. I may end up buying a slurry spreader just so we can use the slurry out of the cow barns, and like I said, use it to fertilize the fields that are near the cow barns, which, I mean, the cow barns are right there. So these fields up here in this area would probably be a good use of that. So I probably will get a slurry tanker or slurry spreader at some point. But we'll have to get the tanker hauling the slurry to make $1,800 is not worth it. It just like it's not worth it. It takes a long time to load, and you're not making any money. So let's go ahead and turn into this one. Yeah, like I said, I took a load the other day, and I was like, as long as it took to load this trailer and the amount of money we got for it, it's just not worth selling. So we probably will end up buying a slurry spreader, and using it to fertilize fields up in this area until we run out of slurry, and then we'll finish it up with solid fertilizer. But yeah, selling the slurry, like I thought it was going to be more valuable, but it's not. It's terrible. Let's go ahead and move this tractor out of the way while we're here. Get him off to the side somewhere. Probably just park him up by the harvester. I'll worry about getting where he needs to go later. Just get him out of the way. We'll get this baling done. So we got 2 fields to bale, and then we'll probably, like I said, we'll probably just purchase another bale trailer, and we're going to sell this straw off these 2 fields. It should be quite a few bales with this. How many have we dropped so far? I don't know. I was going to reset the counter, but we can see how many bales we get once we pick them up. Or we can go into the stats page and do it that way. I really do wish they would make it to where we could use workers for baling. I mean, I know it's kind of hard to program the swaths with the headlands and all that, but man, it would save a whole lot of time when you have one of these balers, especially. Like, just they can just run and do it. But I guess it's probably pretty hard to set it perfect for the swaths that you have, since there's so many different harvesters and widths that would be, and then when you use windrows and things like that, I guess it makes sense that it's kind of not in the game, but it would be nice. to be able to do workers on balers, because it does take a lot of time to bale when you have so many fields, and it's just going to be more and more. There will be what's going to happen in the future is I'm going to have to spend an hour or two in between each episode, or each month, not necessarily in between each episode, but in between each month, doing baling. Because if we have 5 or 6 fields to bale, we want to make the money. We don't want to just not get the straw, because it's not a lot of money, but it is a good, like when you get 30, 40 bales, it's a decent chunk of change. Like I said, it's not great money on straw, but it's decent. And until we get to the point to where we don't need it anymore, money. Now, like I said, we did get a green bean harvester. We did get a trailer for our 18-wheeler. Now, we are gonna go pick that up. The green bean harvester. We will be purchasing a field in the winter over near the canning factory, and purchasing the canning factory, since we have the green bean harvester, and we will plant green beans up in that area. We're also going to need another planter and another seeder for planting those fields up there. Now the carrot, parsnip, and beet seeder we already have. I will just take it up there to that area once we purchase the canning factory. I'm going to use the canning factory as kind of a garage, that area around there to park our stuff. But we will be, since we have the green bean harvester, we'll be doing that and getting the canning factory. That will be next on it. So hopefully field 24, we may not get it by the time it's ready to harvest, because we just bought the green bean harvester. But if that's the case, it's fine. I can always purchase wheat. We will be getting field 24 though, and it will be a wheat field eventually. It just, now that we have the green bean harvester, we may want to get a field up in that area up there, and the canning factory bought, so we can plant green beans there. So we'll need to get another tractor. We already have a trailer down there. It's not a huge trailer, but it is a trailer that we can use. And now we have the 18-wheeler, which I think is going to go to that area, because we're not going to be using it over here. The 18-wheeler is going to get that big trailer, and it's going to live up by the canning area as well once we sell that slurry tanker. We don't need the slurry tanker anymore, because I'm not going to be selling it. I said we'll eventually get us a slurry spreader and use it to fertilize the fields up here by the cow barns. But there's no point in selling it, so we need to get rid of that tanker. That'll recoup a little bit of our money here we just spent. We do have some more products to sell, like I said. What's on that trailer down there, we're going to go ahead and take to the Grain Elevator Museum, along with we're going to load up our fabric and our rice saplings to go on that trailer as well, so we can drop that stuff off at the warehouse. And like I said, I'm going to do that in between episodes. We'll be selling all these bales in between episodes, getting our fields well, we'll probably start plowing this one pretty soon. I'm going to have to move the bales. Well, I could, yeah, I'm not, yeah, I'll worry about plowing while I'm doing the other stuff. So I still got to water the cows and the goats, and then I need to ride the horses. So there's going to be quite a bit of stuff I need to do in between episodes. So I think we'll just do the plowing while I'm doing that stuff, because it won't take long to plow these 2 fields. It's going to take us a while to bale, and then we have to go get another bale trailer. which I won't be able to buy until I sell some of this stuff. Um, but I think, buying the green bean harvesters definitely. I mean, that saves us $250,000. So, and that's another crop we can start going on now. Um, and now we're going to be purchasing the big canning factory, or preserved food factory, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to be looking for a spot up there also, to buy, to place down the soup factory and, um, well, the soup factory and um, there's something else. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, soup factory and another sawmill, because we're going to have a sawmill up there, to put trees into, maybe. But I do want to buy. Just kind of look at the map real quick. So generally, my plan is these three to be green beans, green beans, peas, spinach, and then I want to put the soup factory down. I may, let's see, it's not quite big enough. Now I could buy 33 here, which is huge. That could be our, yeah. I think I may buy that and put the soup factory and stuff over here so it's close. Um, and then that would be parsnips, beets, and carrots down this way. And then 33 would be where we have our soup factory and whatever else I decide to put in that area. It's a big plot of land. Um, I don't know how much of it is usable, and I don't know if I'd be able to sell any of the buildings here, but I know I can put the soup factory in this general area. So hopefully we'll be able to clear out some of this stuff. Probably put a small sawmill or another sawmill up this way, just to put trees in too, and probably just have it selling. But now this, yeah, we're still, yeah, 30. Oh, definitely, yeah. We can actually put the soup factory right here. Yeah, and we'll deal with all that space up there later. We might even clear all those buildings out if we can, and just, but yeah, I think we can do the soup factory here. We're gonna have to probably do some landscaping. Um, let's look at how big this soup factory is. All right. Soup factory. Oh, it's not big. So we could probably, um, like right in here, we could probably put it. So I think that's a good idea. Um, so that's going to be our plan. And there may, like I said, with that area in 33, we may put down some more productions, like another sawmill or a cooper. Actually, we'll probably put the cooper up there in the paper factory. Um, and that would give us another place to put trees in that area that we own, to get rid of. So I think that's what we'll do. We're going to go ahead and purchase one of those fields for green beans, by the spring, so we can actually get started on that. And I would love to get, maybe peas and spinach as well, if we can save up enough money between now and the spring. Because if we look at the planting, um, the spinach is in March, and I believe spinach is one of those things that keeps growing. I'm not sure. We'll have to check into that. But spinach is planted in March. Peas are planted in March. Green beans are planted in April. So we have until April to get that one. Um, again, we're going to have to save a lot of money, because there's no point in getting the green bean field until we have the canning factory. So the canning factory will be first, and then we'll purchase the field for the green beans, and then possibly the spinach as well. We're gonna need a whole nother set of equipment though. Like, we're gonna need a planter, a seeder, because we can't plant them all. It would be nice if we could plant all of the, and I didn't flood my rice fields. Let's do that real quick. I don't think I flooded my rice fields. I just thought about that. These need to be done every month. So let's go ahead and flood that. And then get over here to this one. Get it flooded. Okay, so it doesn't need flooded. Okay, I thought it would. It's kind of weird. It has 0 water. Okay. Maybe you only have to flood them for 2 months? I would have thought I would have needed to flood them again, but who knows. Anyway, neither here nor there. We did get the other one flooded though. So, yeah. Now we have got a change in plans. Eventually, like I said, I will be getting field 24 and field 19. 19 is going to be for barley. And honestly, we may do 19 and 20 as a combined field, and just make it one big cotton field. That way we don't have to move the cotton harvester. And then turn field number 6 into a barley field. And I'm thinking that is probably the better bet. We'll probably plant oats in the cotton field. For the time being. Reason being is it's going to be harvested in October, and we can replant cotton in February, and by February we should be able to get field 19 as well, and just combine those 2 fields into one gigantic cotton field, and then I can move the cotton harvester up there and just leave it. So that's probably what we will do, and then turn field number 8 into the other barley field that we want. I think that's probably a better plan. So that's probably the plan we're going to go with. Plans are changing because of reasons. So we did buy that cotton field. It already has the cotton in it. So, once we harvest field 8 and then we come up here to field 20 and harvest that one, we'll probably just maybe go ahead and purchase field 19. I don't know what's in it. What is in this field? Is it green beans? No, it's peas. All right, so yeah, it has been. It's been harvested, right? It looks like it's been harvested. Yep. So we may be trying to buy field 19 right away. Um, and possibly, yeah, I think we'll try to buy field 19 right away. Um, and go ahead and harvest the cotton field and then turn those two fields together and make one gigantic cotton field. Which will be more than enough to supply our uh, spinnery and rope maker. I still want to get the Cooper and the paper factory, and we'll probably put both of those up on that field 33 or 32, whatever it was that we're going to try to buy, where field 36 and 37, 38 are. That plot of land there that doesn't have any fields on it. Uh, we're going to put the soup factory and probably the Cooper and the uh, paper factory up in that general area. Like I said, it really just depends on what buildings I can get rid of that are there, because that will be a good area to put those in. And like I said, we're going to need trailers in all those different places. Uh, we're going to need another bale trailer uh, for bales. I mean, for pallets up in that area. Like I said, we're going to need at least two tractors. The 18 wheeler is going to be moving up there since we have a trailer for it now, so that will be, the other trailer that we need. Uh, we still have three more harvesters to buy for that area, and then a planter and a seeder for that area. We'll need a plow for that area, a fertilizer spreader, a lime shredder for that area, because I don't want to be driving our equipment back and forth. So a lot of stuff is going to have to be purchased for that area, um, for us to be able to maintain that secondary farm, so to speak. Um, and we may end up putting the grape processing plant there. Um, our olive grove, when we get it planted, we will be putting it. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Empty our bales out. And then we'll head down to field 8 and get that one baled up. But we do need to start looking at purchasing all that stuff down there, so we can get everything we need to make that farm successful. Now, right now, we have what we need with as far as the harvester and the tractor trailer, or the truck and trailer. So we will need to get us a tractor, a plow, is it seeder or planter? The seeder, we're going to probably go with this one here. It plants spinach and peas, so we need a planter, right? Yeah, we'll need a planter. So yeah, we got a lot of money to spend. A lot of money to spend. But we can take out a loan, and we may end up doing that because we did pay our loan off, I believe. Let's check that real quick. Finances, we are debt free. So I could take out a loan to get the stuff that we need for up there, but we're not going to be doing anything with that area up there because I believe if we go back into crop types, all right, this is peas. Yeah, both of those are peas. Now this one looks like it's wheat. Is how much is this one? First, let's see. Grow. It is ready to harvest. Hmm. 207. I have to think about that. We maybe end up buying that field just to get that extra wheat harvest in, and that would give us the field to plant green beans in. We'll just have to see how much money we end up with once I sell the remainder of our items um, and sell our slurry tanker, because that's going to kind of determine what we buy. If we have enough to buy that land outright, I'll probably get it and do the wheat harvest off that field off camera, because I'm going to have to drive the harvester up there and back. But we'll see. Don't know if I'm going to have enough money. We might actually. Now that we have our rope maker down, I can sell our rope as well that we have stockpiled. So it doesn't appear that we're going to, excuse me, need that anytime soon. And we will have rope being made. So maybe we will have enough to buy that field, which would be, that would give us the green bean um, field. So, and then we would just have to purchase the preserved food factory to actually make that. And we do have some carrots, I believe, in our silo that we could take up there and actually get started in that factory. Now, once we purchase the factory, we're going to probably just use this small one on our farm to do the rice products. I'm not going to be doing rice oil. I don't think we have a building for that, and I'm not going to build a little small one or a big. I'm not going to build a big oil mill just for rice oil. So what I may do is just do the rice bags and rice cakes or rice rolls, whatever they're calling them, for that particular field or particular production we have. That may be the only thing we put in there. And we may put eggs in it also to make like the noodle soup, because we will have flour that will be distributed there. So we may still be using that little building, but we won't be putting carrots and spinach and peas and all that stuff in that one anymore. That will be our big canning factory once we get it going. Like I said, we'll also be putting the soup factory up there. I'm not sure what all products are used in the soup factory. I don't know if there's one actually on the map. Check here in just a second. Let me get to the end of this row. If there is a soup factory, that will tell us what products are used there. I know it uses. Alright, let's go to productions. available. Is there a soup factory? There is not a soup factory. So, um, if we look at the soup factory, it takes beets, parsnips, potatoes, and carrots, and it makes 5 different soups. So, looks like that's all it takes are those 4 items, um, which is good. We may end up, since we're going to be buying another one of those harvesters, we may end up planting another potato field up in that area as well for the soup factory. Um, so, or we might just buy the potato harvester um, for that. I mean, when it comes time to harvesting the carrots, the beets, and the parsnips, we're going to have to run those. We're not going to be able to put those on workers, and so we may buy the potato harvester and put it up there, and then just have to use the one we have here for our other potato field. Um, so we'll just have to kind of play it by ear on that. Eventually, we'll be able to buy everything we need, but we do have a lot more money to spend. I mean, we haven't even started the poplar. We haven't started the olive grove or the grape vineyard yet. I mean, it's just going to be more and more stuff that we have to do every month. Uh, we'll get to the point to where some months we'll have three or 4 episodes just to be able to get everything done. Um, and because I'm not now baling and stuff like that, I will do off camera, but I'm not going to try to do one episode per month when we have grapes and olives and other fields to harvest and plant and all that kind of stuff. I'm still going to do that stuff on camera now. The olive and grape harvesting and care for those fields after the first one of each one, as far as harvesting goes, we'll probably harvest those off camera because they are slow. But until we get to that point, there's no need and no need in worrying about that. Now, I do want to get that. My goal is to have everything by the end of the next year in game. So that gives us, 18 months, 16 months to get everything that we want. I mean, I want to have it by the end of next year. I want to have every crop going, if we can. Now, a lot of that depends on money. And we could take out a big loan and just start buying stuff, but I really don't want to loan more than $500,000 at a time. I think if I loan $500,000, that should be to buy equipment only. The land should have to be purchased by the money that we make. I think that's a good way to look at it. Use our money to purchase land and production buildings, and then use the loans to purchase equipment. Because I think that's more realistic. Or at least to me it seems more realistic that buying that expensive equipment would be something you would have to take loans out for, but you're not going to keep loaning out a bunch of money to buy land. Even though we probably could loan, with the value of everything we have, we could probably loan, $20 million. But we're not going to do that. I don't even know if you can loan that much in the game or not. But we probably will take out a loan to purchase the equipment we need for that other farm up there. By that I mean purchasing a tractor, a plow, a planter, a seeder, another trailer, a pallet trailer or bale trailer that we'll be using for pallets. But again, like I said, the only way I'm going to do that, to purchase all that equipment, is if we can purchase that wheat field and get it harvested before it goes away. Because I mean, I'd like to buy the field with the crop in it. It's already ready to harvest. If I can get that field purchased, um, which I mean we could do, I could spawn out pallets of sugar. Um, I could sell the rest of our products out of our super powerful building over there. But I don't want to do that. Um, I limited myself to 10 pallets a month out of that building for a reason, and it's because it just runs through so much product that we can make $200,000-300,000 a month off that building alone. That's not counting everything else. I mean, we have plenty of productions. Um, we've got, you know, 3 sawmills making products, one small one medium one big one. We have our greenhouses that are putting out some produce. We have our little small food production building that's producing out um, a little bit of money. We have our bakery, which is putting out money. We have our dairy, which is putting out money. You know, we have our fabric, our potato factory. We have cement factory, our concrete factory, whatever it is. You know, we have a lot of stuff that's making money for us. Um, I don't see the need in using that one production to fund everything, because I think 10 pallets per month is a fair amount, because that's what we're getting out of most of our other, except for the sawmill. The sawmill produces more, but it's also takes a lot. Like, I'm gonna have to cut down a gob of trees this time, because this sawmill over here is almost empty, and the big sawmill by field 15 is almost empty. And that takes 140, 150,000. The big one does. So I'm going to be cutting down quite a few trees because I want to go ahead and fill it up. Also have to fill up the cement factory. I mean, I have a lot of work to do off camera this time. Um, Not just, you know, picking up the bales, selling those. I mean, I am going to be selling that the other wood products that we have and the fabric that we have, and purchasing another bale trailer, because we need one for bales and one for pallets. That way we're not holding one thing to do from the other. So that's going to fund that, and then however much we make, we'll see. But that is going to be all for today's video. We are done baling. We will get all this stuff done off camera. Let's go ahead and cut this off. Let's go ahead and eject our bales. Like I said, we will be getting us another trailer. Um, Actually, before we go, I changed my mind here. Let's get in our 18 wheeler. We're gonna go sell this slurry tank, so we're not gonna use it. We will get us a slurry spreader at some point to use the slurry out of our cow barns to use for fertilizer on the fields that are up in that area. It makes sense. But we're going to go ahead and sell this, and we're going to go ahead and buy the bale trailer while y'all are with me, because I need to do that first. Let's go ahead and sell that real quick. So we're going to sell this. That gives us 81,000. Let's go ahead and purchase our other bale trailer, which is this one right here. Customize. We do want unload. We do want that. We don't need the tag. And we will purchase that. Alright. Now we can go hook up to our trailer over here that we purchased. And this trailer will be going up to where our new farm area is going to be for productions and vegetables. So we'll call it our vegetable farm area. That's where it will be going. Not today, not now. But I do appreciate y'all being here with me today. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell. Also, don't forget to leave comments down below. All that stuff for you is free, and it'll help me and the channel grow. I do appreciate you supporting me so far. You guys rock. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.